It's Friday, friends, and we're talking about Bill. Don't go anywhere. Blackout coffee. Hooah. Happy Friday. That's right. End of the week. Weekend's a couple hours away, and we're there for it. And ready for it to be here. I gotta be honest, doing a triple feature, especially doing a video, watching 3 movies, then doing the video, watching the special features, etc., that can wear on you. As much as it was enjoyable, it was rough. And today we're talking about something easy. Bill. There it is. BBC. Now, this movie came out in 2015. I'm pretty certain I found this movie at a Dollar Tree several years ago, and it's just been sitting on the shelf, ready to be watched. And I had it sitting there, and I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know. What if it's no good? Because I'd never heard of it. And finally, I watched it today because I was looking for something fun and entertaining. And I gave it a shot, and I'm really glad I did. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Bill, 2015, not rated, 1 hour and 34 minutes, and I'm just going to get it out of the way right now. This is as family-friendly as you can get. Yes, there's some silliness. Yes, there's some evil doing, if you will, but I don't remember hearing any language per se. There's no sex in it. There is a momentary glance at a bare bottom of a dude whose pants have been stolen. But other than that, like, it's not graphic. It just is. So theoretically, this is a family movie. What really happened during Shakespeare's lost years? Hopeless lute player Bill Shakespeare leaves his home to follow his dream. Directed by Richard Bracewell, written by Lawrence Rickard and Ben Wilbond, starring Matthew Bainton, sorry friend, Simon Farnaby, Martha Howe Douglas, I don't know. I don't know how to say that. And many, many others. Let's get right into it. So, here's what this is about. First, I'm going to tell you, this is done like a theater production. I don't mean it looks like a theater production. This is they put some money into building the sets, and it's got some work done here. Each actor plays several characters, right? In full makeup and whatnot. And usually you can't even tell it's the same person. A couple of times we noticed it, me and Nerdy Wife. So, what's this movie about, you ask? I'm going to tell you right now. In the story of William Shakespeare, there's a 7-year gap that's not accounted for. From the time he leaves his home with his wife and his 3 children to the time he's acting and writing plays. And nobody knows what actually happened in that time period. It's just, they're lost. Nobody knows. This movie, a straight up comedy, explains what happens from leaving his house or home and family and moving to the big city of London and becoming the playwright that he's well known for. And just a quick note, from our friends over at Blackout Coffee Company, make sure you head over and give them a try. Links in the description. Now, my copy of this is a DVD, right? Nothing spectacular. Some BBC artwork there. It looks silly and cheap. Like, for instance, it does have 4 special features and well done. Like, it's not horrible. The movie, however, is quite the treat. It's British humor. It's very dry. And there's things happening in the background. There's a lot of jokes, wordplay, and it's so well done. You could probably watch this 3 times and still not get all the dialogue jokes and the background jokes, the visual humor and whatnot. But it's definitely rewatchable. This is entirely a story of a hero's journey, if you will, where you get William Shakespeare, a lazy, he's always chasing his dream instead of taking care of his family, to becoming a man who is doing what he loves and taking care of himself and his family and doing it right. That's what this is. In the form of Spain trying to take over England and killing the Queen. Insanity. Right off the bat, from the go, this movie is hilarious. It gives you a description of what's going on in this time period, and then from the jump it starts, and it's funny. There were numerous times I was laughing out loud. I really like dry British humor, especially when it's done well, and this is very well written. The people that wrote it are also in the movie as two of the actors. So they work real hard to make sure the jokes play well. I can't find anything wrong with this, and I was super surprised. With one exception, the DVD didn't play real well. Like, there was a couple of times it's kind of like, the quality wasn't that great. That's not the fault of the people that made the movie. It's probably a manufacturing issue. There's a sticker around the back that says PG, Canada rating, so it's possible this came from Canada. I don't know, but as I said, I'm certain that I got this from Dollar Tree. It was shrink. It's brand new. I don't know what to tell you, friends. You can rent this on Prime Video for a couple of bucks. Or if you happen to come across this or buy it, like if you can find it on Amazon and it's not too expensive, this is a must watch. It's funny. Now, it does drag a bit near the end, leading up to the climax. It drags a little bit, but it's only an hour and a half long. If they'd taken out a couple more minutes, it wouldn't have mattered, because evidently once it was filmed in the can and once they started editing it together, it was super long and they just had to start the editing process and edit. So what you end up with is a movie with a pretty solid flow through most of it, with a couple of exceptions. It gets a little long in the tooth in a couple of spots, but nothing where you're like, is this going to hurry up? No, it is great entertainment. Ridiculous. Completely silly, but the characters are written well. They're fun. The dialogue is fantastic. It's just a goofy movie, friends, and that's what I needed today. Sometimes I just want to watch something funny and turn my brain off as much as possible. This gave that to me, and I'm super happy that I paid $1.25 for this, and I do not regret it even a little bit. There it is, friends. It's that time. We're starting the weekend right about now. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday, back into the swing of things, and I'm looking forward to it. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.